This is the morning weather briefing. This is Friday, the 8th of December. This is James Spann. Got a fairly dynamic storm system coming in here over the weekend. That's going to bring rain and storms into the state. The chance of a few strong, maybe severe storms tomorrow night into the pre-dawn hours Sunday. We'll take a look at the rain timing and the severe weather threat as we go along here. This is the upper air look this morning. And a trough is evolving off to the west, and that trough will be pushing a cold front and storm system in here. We'll check the radar composite early this morning, about 5 o'clock, and you can see a little light rain falling across South Louisiana. And there could be a few showers near the Gulf Coast today. Maybe Mobile and Baldwin counties getting a few showers, but most of Alabama dry during the day today. Temperatures all over the board early this morning. This is a good reason why you don't use one number when you forecast a morning low and a clear, calm night. You use a range. We've got 31 for Aniana. They're below freezing, but Birmingham in the city at 46. A big 15-degree spread. Look at Gadsden. They've got 29. Down in South Alabama, mostly 40s. Montgomery at 40. Dothan 43. Mobile at 50. We're expecting highs in the 60s in most spots today. There's the watch warning map across the country. Winter weather advisories for some counties up north, including much of South Dakota. Also, winter weather advisories around the Rockies. There is a marginal risk of severe storms later today and tonight, from northeastern Texas up through parts of Arkansas and southern Missouri. And then tomorrow we have a level 2 out of 5, slight risk of severe storms from near Memphis down to Tyler and Houston, Texas. And keep in mind, this outlook extends through 6 a.m. Sunday. In Alabama, we have a level 2 out of 5 risk for the northwestern corner of the state. That would include places like Hamilton, the Shoals, Russellville, and Athens. Much of the rest of the state in a level 1 out of 5, marginal risk of severe storms. And this is a relatively low-end threat. We'll take a look at modeling here in just a second. This is the probabilistic outlook for tornadoes tomorrow night and early Sunday morning. And again, I'll take my box off here. You can see the probability of a tornado within 25 miles of a given point. Up in the northwestern corner of the state, 5 to 9%. For the rest of the state, 2 to 4%. So the chance of a tornado is not zero, but it's quite low in this situation. And then after 6 o'clock Sunday morning, we have a marginal risk of severe storms. Again, that's level 1 out of 5 across the southeastern counties of the state, basically for areas southeast of Montgomery. And again, the same thing. The main threat's going to be strong gusty winds. The chance of a tornado is very low. But on the positive side, a chance of some beneficial rain. A lot of folks were shortchanged last weekend across the central counties, and hopefully those folks that did not receive a lot of rain last weekend will pick up some decent amounts with this one. We're expecting amounts for most of the state between 1 and 2 inches. Heavier totals across the Tennessee Valley, lighter totals across the southwestern counties of the state. And this is the new drought monitor released yesterday. And you can see South Alabama doing fine. We still have an extreme drought for parts of north central Alabama, for the areas there in red. So 1 to 2 inches of rain, not a bad thing. So model fans, here we go. This is the GFS. This is the 06E run valid today at 4. There's the western trough developing. And again, for most of the state, the day dry, partly sunny, highs in the 60s. There could be a few isolated showers near the Gulf Coast. This is the high-resolution HER valid this evening at 6 o'clock. And again, you can see things look fairly quiet. Got a few spotty showers mainly off to the west around the Mississippi Delta. So tomorrow we have the approach of the system. And again, during the day, we have the chance of showers, just scattered showers. We stress certainly not raining all day. And a decent part of the day will be dry with highs close to 70. And increasing south winds, the gradient winds away from storms will increase. And by tomorrow night, those gradient winds may be gusting up to 30 miles per hour. So a windy day. So let's look at the severe weather setup. This is after midnight tomorrow night, 3 a.m. Sunday. The approaching trough is positive tilt, which is good. When it goes negative tilt, that enhances the chance of tornadoes with the increase in helicity. But again, that will be part of what we think will mitigate the tornado threat. This is what the radar should look like about 3 a.m., early Sunday morning, late tomorrow night, middle of the night. A line of storms coming through Alabama, running from near Huntsville down to near Tuscaloosa and down toward York and Livingston. And in terms of the parameters, this is the instability ahead of that line. And there's a little bit, but not a lot. And again, it doesn't take a lot to have severe weather in December, but marginal instability values. Wind field's not especially strong. This is the SRH, the storm relative helicity, and those numbers are not that impressive. The overall, wind fields look fairly unidirectional here. So again, the bottom line for tomorrow night, a band of strong storms will likely come through. The main threat coming from strong, gusty thunderstorm winds. The chance of a tornado is not zero, but it's low. And remember, gradient winds away from storms will be quite high. In advance of the line, may be gusting to 30 miles per hour. So after 6, again, that's the severe weather outlook. You got that risk south and east of Montgomery. And the rain should be ending from west to east during the day Sunday. And it's going to be a pretty cold day for much of the state. Early in the morning, as the line comes through, temperatures close to 60, but for much of the day, the northern two-thirds of the state will be in the 40s with a chilly north wind and probably lingering clouds. It'll be kind of a raw, cold day. This is Monday. We start the day below freezing for the northern half of the state. Highs mostly low and mid-50s. Tuesday, another morning freeze likely. The high Tuesday will be in the 50s. This is Wednesday. We're dry. Same thing, lows in the 30s, highs in the 50s. No big change on Thursday. And this is a week from today, Friday the 15th of December. Got a trough off to the west and a surface low in the Gulf. And if this is right, we'll have a chance of rain for the southern half of the state a week from today. But other than that, most of next week looking rain-free. Let's go out 10 days. This is Sunday the 17th of December. We have an upper low that's east of Long Island. Down here, a northwest flow aloft, and we have a cool, dry air mass in place. We'll check rain for Birmingham. This is coming off the European ensemble. The mean is the green line. The mean of the ensemble members between 2 and 3 inches between now and the 23rd of December, 2 days before Christmas. And the numbers coming off the NBM, National Blend of Models. 64 tomorrow, 64 today, 70 tomorrow, and then back in the 50s. And that high Sunday of 59, that will likely come during the pre-dawn hours. It's a little misleading. Technically, that will be the high for the day, but during the day, I think we'll be in the 40s much of the day. And then highs mostly in the 50s for next week, and a freeze likely Monday and Tuesday morning. And the latest 8 to 14-day guidance, this is for December 15th through the 21st. Temperatures here would be a little above average, if that verifies. So we got the Super 7 State Championship football games going on this week at Bryant-Denny Stadium in Tuscaloosa. That's a great sunset shot from the top of one of the end zones there last night. And for the games today, I think the daytime game should be dry. Tonight, it's the 6A Championship. That's Saraland versus Clay Chalkville. And we'll mention an outside chance of a shower during that game, but I don't think rain will be a big problem. Temperatures in Tuscaloosa will be in the 60s today, then falling back through the 50s and maybe reaching the 40s tonight for that game. How about the sunset on the Gulf Coast last night? And look down there. What's missing? People. This is a great time of the year to go. If you were down there, you'd basically own the beach this time of the year. But the sunset was just glorious on the Gulf Coast. Mobile Bay, I think that was from Daphne. Looks awfully good. And again, just a great texture to the sky last night. Really nice sunset scenes. This low sun angle, high clouds, always making for a really nice sunset. So today we'll be headed to Southside Elementary School in Etowah County, home of the Panthers. This evening I'll be live in Clanton as they get set for their Christmas parade. That'll be at 4, 5, and 6 on ABC 3340. And then tomorrow it's a book signing. We are in Sylacauga at Cup of Grace Coffee. We're going to be there from 9:30 until 12:30. And we have so much fun at those. Take a lot of pictures. Get any of the shirts, hats, books, all that cool stuff. Great Christmas gift ideas. So hope to see you guys at Cup of Grace Coffee in Sylacauga tomorrow from 9:30 until 12:30. And, of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.